Hello and welcome back to my channel, which is all about style and confidence for the 50+ woman. Thank you to everyone who's been in contact asking me where I was, whether I was coming back. I did have a little bit of a break after lockdown. It was just a little bit difficult filming with so many people in the house, but I am back now for the autumn season, and in today's video I'm going to talk you through my own autumn capsule wardrobe. And hopefully that will give you some hints and tips on creating yours. But I've also got some resources for you, so stay tuned until the end of the video and I'll let you know what those are. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, so the first thing I will say is that this season's capsule wardrobe is a little bit different. Like everybody, my lifestyle has completely changed since the middle of March when we went into lockdown. And during that time, while we were at home all the time, I really just wore comfortable, casual things. Obviously, I do work from home as well, so I've never really needed a lot of kind of going out things, other than perhaps going out for meals with friends, meeting friends for coffee, doing a bit of shopping, but obviously all of that stopped. And although things have changed a little bit, things are a little bit up in the air, we don't know quite which way they're going at the moment, my lifestyle has changed because I really haven't been out very much, and I don't foresee myself going out very much. So a lot of my time is going to be spent at home. So this wardrobe, I really want things that are going to be comfortable, but things that I can dress up if I do happen to go out. So I haven't bought an awful lot of new pieces this season. I've bought a few things which I think are going to be really great pieces that I'm going to be able to wear for years to come. And that's the other difference with my wardrobe. Although I've never been one to sort of buy lots and lots of things and have them in the wardrobe, I am quite good at culling my wardrobe and really only keeping the things that I love and that I do wear. I'm a real believer in getting great cost per wear from your wardrobe. So the pieces that I have in there, I'll go for the best quality that I can afford and for something that I know is going to be timeless, that I'm going to be able to, as I said, dress up or dress down, but also maybe each season add a new colour just to update things a little bit, or perhaps add one trend item. So with that said, I'll talk you through the pieces that I've got in my wardrobe and give you some tips and some ideas which hopefully will inspire you for yours. So I'm going to start at the back of my rail here with jackets. Now, if you know me well, you'll know that I don't often wear a blazer, but I do have one. I do have one black jersey blazer, which does fit my curvy body really nicely. And this is a top tip for you. If you're busty, if you're curvy, then go for a fabric that's got a little bit more drape and fluidity to it. So this one I chose because I thought it would work really well on me, and it does. And for this season I have just taken one of our Capsule accessories faux fur collars and popped that on there, and I'll use that on other sweaters as well. And that's one easy way of kind of dressing something up a little bit if you're going to run out the door and you're wearing sort of quite casual pieces. For your own mental health, I think it's really important to make sure that you feel good every day as well. And the next jacket is one that you'll have seen before. I had this, I think it was 2 years ago in the autumn, so it was an autumn capsule wardrobe piece 2 years ago. I've worn it spring, autumn, and even a little bit in the summer as well. So this has been a great buy, and this is one of the kind of accent colours that are in this capsule wardrobe. Now I do have several neutrals in here. Obviously one of them that I've already shown you is black. The next one is chocolate brown. And this long line cardigan, again, it's got that nice sort of drapiness to it that works really well on my body. I like to buy a long line cardigan because it does lengthen the body and it can be slimming as well. And then another neutral that I've got in the wardrobe is olive green. Again, this is a cashmere piece that I got from John Lewis, but it's quite a lightweight cashmere, so it's cozy but it's not too heavy. So I do like these sort of light featherweight type cashmeres. And as I say, this one's from John Lewis. They've still got it in this colour. They do it in about 5 different colours. It's been a great buy. I've washed it and worn it quite a lot. I wash my cashmere on the hand wash program in the washing machine. I've always done that. I've never had a problem with it. And just one little tip is don't put fabric conditioner in because it can cause more bobbling. Now this cardigan you saw in my spring capsule wardrobe, it didn't get an awful lot of wear because we almost immediately went into lockdown, but I really do love it. I love that sort of bright green colour of it, and I think it works really well with the chocolate browns. I'll also wear it with the black pieces that are in this capsule, and if you have navy in your capsule, it looks fantastic with navy as well. Better on a warmer skin tone than a cooler skin tone. Now this piece I've had probably about 3, maybe even 4 years. I bought it in LK Bennett. It's really nice just to throw on over the top of something if you want an extra layer. You'll see that my wardrobe is quite cardigan heavy, and that's because I don't, as I said, I don't really do blazers very much. I much prefer a cardigan. So the last one is this one, which I had for Christmas last year, and I absolutely loved the print of it. I loved the weight of it, and this is kind of more like it for me, a coatigan, so I would wear this out probably more than in the house. And then I've got a few additional knits. I do love my cashmere. So this particular knit, again, I've just pulled this out of the washing and I've noticed it's still got a mark on it. But this one is from Whistles. They've done it again this year, this same shape. It's got kind of a nice panel down the side of it and a split at the bottom with the roll neck. And again, I've had this one probably for about 3 years now. This season they've done it in navy and they've done it in grey and in a sort of pinky taupe. So really nice soft colour. But so that, yes, this one is coming back into my wardrobe for this autumn. And then this knit I bought last year. This is from All Saints, who I've not really bought much from, and possibly because they do tend to design mostly for tiny people, which obviously I'm not. But I thought this sweater was a really nice shape. It's got a bit of a cowl neck to it. It sort of fits around the hip level, which is fine for me because I don't mind showing off my hips and my legs, and it looks really good with a sort of slim pair of trousers. And then back to the chocolate brown neutral, and this sweater, which I bought from Marks and Spencer's last winter. It was really cheap, but it's actually really nice. But because this one is mostly cotton, it's got a little bit of wool in it and a bit of polyamide in it. So I think it's kept its shape quite nicely because it's got that cotton to it. And although it sort of looks like a chunky sweater, it's not that chunky, which again works better on me with a big bust. So if you have a small bust, then obviously you can wear much chunkier knits. I'm not saying you can't if you've got a big bust, it's entirely up to you, but for me I tend to prefer things that don't sort of bulk out my bust area too much. And then the final knit is this one from Eileen Fisher. I've had this, I think, 4 years now. My husband bought it for me when we were in Boston. It's one of what they call their box top shape. So it is quite a boxy shape, but again, it's merino and it's not too heavy. So it does work really well on me. And it kind of finishes just below the tummy area. So it covers the bits that I want covered. And then moving on to dresses, I've actually only got one dress in here, and this is actually kind of a combination of a dress and a tunic. I found this in the end of season sale in Phoenix. It's a Masai dress. You probably know I really like Masai. This is Masai that I've got on as well. It works really well on me. They do different shapes as well, so it's worth having a look at their clothing shape section, because they have like an oversized one, they have a boxy one, they have a bias cut one, and they have a fitted shape. So it's worth having a look at that, and you can pick out one which works well for you. But I liked this dress. I thought it was the kind of thing that I could wear with a pair of boots. I've got black boots, and I could layer a top underneath it as well. Perhaps a camisole, or even a slimline polo neck. Now I wouldn't wear one of those on its own, because for me it will show off all the lumps and bumps, but underneath something like this where I've got that V, it would work really nicely. And then the next thing that I've got in this wardrobe is a selection of shirts. Okay, sorry about that. I had to stop and put a light on because it started to rain and it's horrible outside and it's gone really dark. So anyway, back to what I was talking about, shirts. And this one, which I bought last year from John Lewis, it's one of their own brands, I really liked it because it's got a lovely drape to it. It's made of viscose, which is one of my favourite fabrics. So it's easy to wash, irons beautifully, and I like the fact that it's quite nice and long, which means that I can wear it over a slim pair of leggings. And because it's quite voluminous on the top, then obviously I want something to balance that that's slimmer on the bottom. And I would tend to wear that with something like these pleather leather leggings, which I will come on to. So because I had really good success with that, I also bought two more from the same brand this season. The first one is this lovely sort of tan one with black trim, and it's got really nice sort of pleating down the front of it as well. Again, it's that really sort of great floaty shape. So I think this one is going to get worn an awful lot. And then the other one is one which you would have seen in the October magazine. I'll put a link to the magazine beneath this video just in case you missed it. And this one does go with the tan pieces that I've got in this collection. It's also got a sort of neutral stone in it, but it's got this lovely sort of burgundy red, which I'm bringing back into my wardrobe this season with the cashmere sweater and a couple of other pieces which I'm going to come on to. This one's a slightly different style. It's got a little tie at the neck, which I wouldn't tie up. I would just wear it open and loose like that. This shirt, again, you would have seen this one last autumn. This was in last autumn's Capsule wardrobe. Again, I absolutely love this tan colour. I think it's really rich, and mixed with greens and the browns, it just looks gorgeous, and it also works really well with black as well. And then another older top, couple of years old now. I bought this one in Dallas when I was there a few years ago, an Eileen Fisher top in this lovely sort of rich gold yellow. And then two more long sleeved sort of jersey tops. This one was from Sahara, which is another brand which is really good for curvy women. And again, it works really well with trousers. And I do tend to wear trousers most of the time. You'll see there's no skirts in here. And as I said, I've only got one dress. And final one, this is another John Lewis own one. Just a very simple top with a cowl neck, which again looks nice long length. So it comes down to sort of just the top of the leg and works again really well for me. And then I have got a few short sleeve tops because obviously I've got the cardigans that I can layer up if I need to. One that's a little bit more dressy, again you'll have seen this one before, it's a few years old now. It's a double layer one, so it's got kind of a chiffon layer and then it's got this jersey underneath it, so really comfortable to wear, but with that sort of chiffon layer it just makes it a little bit more dressy. Another great John Lewis own one, again, excuse it needs ironing, it's just come out of the washing, but again it's got that sort of pleated front to it. It is the double layer again with the sort of jersey underneath. They don't have this colour this season, but I think they've got it in about 3 other colours, and it's got this lovely sort of split detail at the back so that you can see the jersey top underneath, and the shape of it is just really flattering. This one again from last year, mixing the olive green with the gold, so just gives it that little bit something extra, sort of elevates it a little bit because it's got that sort of gold on it as well. And then finally for tops, this one was a sale buy from Masai this season. They have got a sale on again at the moment, so I will link that for you. Really worth having a look at them because you can get some great bargains. So quite often you can pick them up half price, so it is worth looking at. And if you live anywhere near a Phoenix, they also stock Masai and they do some really good bargains. So that's all the tops, the knits and the cardigans. And then on to the bottoms. These from last year, they were from Jigsaw. Again, I bought them in the sale. I got them as a bargain. They're a sort of mix between a culotte and a wide leg trouser. I absolutely love the shape of these and they sit beautifully. And then these are new. I've just bought these from Arket. It's the first time I've ever ordered anything from them. If you don't know, Arket are the sister company of H&M, but they tend to be a little bit more expensive, and they tend to do some better quality. So they've got some really good cashmere on the site that's worth having a look at. These are, they say they're jersey, and again, they're a sort of wide leg with an elasticated waist, which is absolutely brilliant. They've got little side pockets as well and a back pocket. Fake back pocket, but really, really comfortable. They've got that lovely drape to them as well. They are machine washable. They're made out of modal, and if you saw my video a little while ago where I talked about modal, viscose, they're all the same kind of thing. They're made from wood pulp, so although they are produced, they are a natural ingredient, if that makes sense. And they're much more eco-friendly. It takes less water to make them. So I thought these were great. They were £55, which I thought was a pretty good price for them as well. So I will link these. I will link anything that is still available. Anything that isn't, I will try and find some equivalents for you. But as you can see, a lot of this is stuff that I've had for quite a long time. And that's a top tip really, when you're creating a capsule wardrobe. Look for timeless pieces in great colours that you can add to in the years to come. So last few bits here. Leather leggings, possibly about 5 years old. They're not leather, they are pleather, but I did buy an expensive pair. These were from LK Bennett, but as you can see, they are still going strong, and as I say, they are about 5 years old. They go in the washing machine, so I thought they were really worth the money, and they do fit really nicely and they don't bag. They've got a nice sort of thick kind of ponty jersey on the back of them, and then the fake leather on the front. Good old Eileen Fisher straight leg trousers in the black. As you know, I've got hundreds of pairs of, I've got about 5 different pairs of these. I won't say too much about them because I have raved about them in the past. Try them, you'll love them. That's all I'll say. I also have them in here in chocolate brown. These are the cropped version. Those are the black ones, are the full length version, but same thing. Great with the sort of longer sweaters, with my longer shirts, and I wear them a lot. Really comfortable. And new this season, these were actually a gift from Borkian, who I've been working with, and I do have a discount code for Borkian, which I will leave in the description box as well. So these are a pair of sort of wide leg cropped jeans. Not a big jeans person. I don't wear them very often at all because I don't find them very comfortable, but these are actually really nice. And I think they're going to be great with the shirts, with the knits, and with a pair of ankle boots. I think they're going to look really good. So I'm looking forward to wearing those. They're quite thick, so it hasn't been really the weather to wear them yet. And then final pair of trousers. Again, another pair from Eileen Fisher. I actually found them in Phoenix in Bracknell. Absolute bargain. I was really pleased with these. They're a lovely sort of thick jersey with a side pocket, really comfortable. They were originally, I think, £210, and I got them for 63. So that's all the main pieces of the capsule. Now, obviously, because I'm going to be at home most of the time, I don't need an awful lot of accessories, but I have got a few bits here, which I've got in my wardrobe anyway. So the lovely sort of tiger print scarf, which you can see works really well with those colours. This one's from Capsule Accessories. We do still have it, so I will link that for you. The other scarves on here are, again, ones which I've had a long time. This one my husband bought me with that Eileen Fisher sweater when we were in Boston. What I love about it, the fact that it's silk, but I also love the fact that it's mixing brown with black, because I think that's a really, really nice combination which you don't see very often. And then on to handbags. I've just added this little one, which again from Capsule Accessories, to my collection. Fatal having a stockroom nearby. But again, I think it's going to go really, really well in with all of those pieces. And it's a great little crossbody bag. You can wear it, you can adjust the strap so you can wear it on the shoulder, but also really good for crossbody. This one, which I've had about a year, I think. I got this one as soon as it came in. Again, we do still stock it. We do have it in other colours, but this is a really nice one, I think, to pick up on some of the yellows and the golds in the capsule. This one has two main compartments and then a zip compartment to it as well, and it does come with a long strap, so you can wear it crossbody or on the shoulder as well. And the last one, which I really love, is this little bucket bag. It's quite a small one, but I think we tend to be going towards smaller bags and not carrying tons of stuff around with us. Again, this one, you've got the handle, but it does also have a long strap as well. So for shoes, I have three options here. I've got a pair of Bowden loafers, which I bought in the sale. Actually bought these pre-spring this year, so they have hardly been worn because just didn't get out. And one thing I did buy this season is this little pair of, they're kind of a cross between a loafer and a moccasin, and they're actually from UGG. They're not fur lined, unfortunately, but they're this lovely soft grained leather, and they are really incredibly comfortable. I just wanted a pair of black shoes that I could throw on with anything, that were reasonably smart but would be comfortable as well, and those were absolutely perfect. Can't remember the price, but they certainly didn't break the bank. And then little pair of trainers. I bought these when my mum was in hospital over Christmas and the New Year, and they were really useful for sort of running around in and really comfortable as well. What I liked about them is, although they've got the laces, you don't have to use the lace because they've got a zip at the side, which is absolutely brilliant. One pair of ankle boots, because they're velvet. You do have to be a little bit careful with them, but on a nice autumn day, they are absolutely perfect. The colour is fantastic. I will see if I can find something similar. And then a little pair of sort of shoe boots. These ones, believe it or not, were from Clark. And again, these were last year, but I will see if I can find something similar for you. And then finally, three pairs of boots. They're all old, but you will find similar this year. I have the burgundy over the knee boot with the elasticated back and the suede front. These were also from Clark's, so not ridiculously expensive. I'm sure they will do them again this year because they are so popular. If you want to buy the creme de la creme of this kind of boot, then Stuart Weitzman is the one to do. I did have a pair in navy blue. I actually sold them because I bought them too big. My top tip, if you buy from Stuart Weitzman in these boots, size down, because they do come up big. A pair of brown suede boots. They're all suede, my boots. I'm not very sensible about this, but I do give them a really good spray. And the final pair, something very similar from LK Bennett, again about 3 years ago, elastic back, suede at the front, pull on. They go over leggings, tuck into them. All of these do actually. So they're really nice with worn like that for that really sort of slim line. But I do wear them underneath this sort of thing as well. And I did wear them I did wear them last season with the green trousers as well. So that's it. That's my autumn capsule wardrobe. I hope you found that useful. I know a lot of the pieces you can't get anymore, but I hope I've given you some information to sort of help you find pieces for yourself, or as I say, I will try and find you alternatives. Now, if you do want a done for you capsule wardrobe, the autumn capsule wardrobe, which I create every year, is now available. I will link it in the description box. It comes in 2 colourways, so if you have got a cool skin tone, there's a whole load of pieces and beautiful outfits put together for you, equally with the warm colourway. And you get both, so you can mix them up if you want to. It's got all of the pieces, all of the outfit ideas, over 60 outfit ideas, and direct links to buy the pieces. But I will link that, and so if you want a completely done for you capsule wardrobe, do it the easy way or use it for inspiration, then that's available to you as well. And I will also link my little free ebook, which gives you some tips on creating your own capsule wardrobe. So I hope you found that useful. Thank you for waiting for me to come back, and I will be back regularly from now on. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you subscribe, and if you click on the little bell, you'll get a notification when my videos are released. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.